let's recap. A movie written and directed by the guy who did the Daredevil movie, starring over-the-top Nicolas Cage performance. This has gold written all over it. This is gonna be fun. Ghost Rider is a 2007 film written and directed by Martin Steven Johnson. The film stars Nicolas Cage, Eva Mendes, Peter Fonda, Donal Logue, and Wes Bentley and Sam Elliott. And it's based on the comic book character Ghost Rider. Sony Pictures did produce this movie. Yeah, 2007 was not a good year for superhero films in general. Spider-Man 3, Fantastic 4 sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and this literal flaming bugaboo. Flaming, because, Ghost Rider, flaming skull. Okay, so, yeah, this film was written and directed by the same guy who did the Daredevil film back in 2003. Thank God for Netflix and Batman vs. Superman for saving Ben Affleck, and Netflix for saving the Daredevil character. Okay, so this film opens with a narration by Sam Elliott's character, Carter Slade, who, in this film basically is built on this opening. I mean, I'm not joking here. Sam Elliott's character plays Carter Slade, the original Ghost Rider. This guy, on the back of the DVD, the cowboy guy, and then back in 1967, they did the Ghost Rider comic, which was a Western-themed comic book starring this version, Carter Slade, known today as the Phantom Rider, which I have to give Martin Steven Johnson credit. He did the character of Carter Slade justice. I mean, except for the white cloak, and pretty spot on character. So I will give him that. Okay, so basically he's explaining the legend of the Ghost Rider and this whole thing surrounding the contract of San Venganza, which, if you have not seen this movie, I'm not going to put up a spoiler alert, because this movie's 10 years old. If you haven't seen it, what's the point of this spoiler for a 10-year-old movie? Okay, so this movie starts in the 1880s, and basically Carter Slade works as a Ghost Rider, the Devil's bounty hunter, and he's been sent to collect this contract from this cursed town of San Venganza, and basically collect the souls, the corrupted evil souls from there. But once Carter Slade, he realizes that Mephisto, Satan, the devil, whatever, realizes what he's gonna do with the contract and gain more dark power. He rides off in the into the sunset, and with the contract never to be seen again. Then this film jumps 100 years later to 1986, where a young Johnny Blaze, which I thought the kid who played Johnny Blaze in this movie, the kid's name is Matt Long. I thought he did a pretty good job, to be honest. So does the girl who plays the young version of Roxanne. She did really good as well. Which that's one of the bright spots on this movie. And basically, Johnny and his dad, Barton Blaze, are motorcycle performers for the Quentin Carnival, which that's the name of the carnival in the comments. They don't specifically say Quentin Carnival in the movie. And another interesting fact about Barton Blaze, he is in the film he in the film version, Barton Blaze teaches Johnny how to ride, but in the comments, Crash Simpson, Roxanne Simpson's dad, Roxanne Simpson is played by Eva Mendes, teaches Johnny how to ride in the comic books. So, this is and with so basically Johnny and his dad Martin are motorcycle stunt performers at the Quentin Carnival, and one day after a jump they both come home, and Johnny then smokes cigarettes, which leads to lung cancer. Johnny finds out his dad has lung cancer from a doctor's letter in the trash he finds, and then he tells his dad about it, and his dad's like, forget it. And then at night he goes to the tent to work on his bike outside their trailer that they live in, because the Quentin Carnival is the traveling carnival, and he goes to one of the tents to work on his bike, and that's where he meets Mrs. Stuffley's the devil, played by Peter Fonda. I know that sounds weird. Peter Fonda plays the devil. Mephisto says, Johnny, I'm one of your biggest fans, and then, and Johnny's like, buzz off, and then, Mustafa knows about the cancer, because he's the, he's the king of the underworld, and he says to Johnny, I can cure your dad's cancer if you sell your soul and become the Ghost Rider, which Johnny reluctantly signs the contract in blood, and and basically wakes up, and Johnny thinks it's a dream, and then the next day he wakes up, sees his dad is okay from cancer, because Barton was gonna tell Johnny about the cancer, and then and then later that day, Barton dies in a freak motorcycle accident, but it was really orchestrated by Mephistopheles. Comic fun fact: in the comics, it is Crash Simpson Rotson's dad who Johnny saves by signing his soul over, not Barton Blaze. It's really interesting in the comics. And then the film jumps again to present day, where Johnny, played by Nicolas Cage, is a world-renowned motorcycle stunt performer. And weird things starting to happen. He's with his crew, and he's performing in front of all the people. And then he does the stunt, and then crashes in the middle, but winds up perfectly fine. It's a comic book movie. Physics and logic make no sense in comic book movies sometimes. Before I move on to the next section, I want to say this: Barton Blaze dies the next day after Johnny signs the contract. The next freaking day, like not even 12 hours after Johnny signs the contract. It's like, seriously? I mean, they could have at least waited 3 days, a week, a month. But really, 12 hours? Seriously? Okay, moving on. So after Johnny gets up perfectly fine, he goes back to his trailer where he talks with this crew, Chief Mac, played by Donal Logue, who is currently playing Detective Harvey Bullock on Gotham. And Johnny, in his 40s now, because he's 38 in this movie, I believe, present day, he becomes a religious freak, because, occultist freak, because, he's trying to learn about the Ghost Rider, and then some really weird stuff happens. It's like, not just like story-wise. I'm talking like film choices here, y'all. And then after Mac, Donal Logue's character says, "Johnny, you got an angel looking after you, man." And Johnny's like, maybe it's something else, referring to the Ghost Rider curse. And then it does this bizarre transition cut from the RV tour bus thing to this middle of the middle of nowhere Texas bar where Blackheart magically appears, played by Wes Bentley. And, yeah, Blackheart is kind of a jerk. Yeah, he's like, I remember in the comics he's like made of like just pure evil that's been simmering over 1,000 years. I know it sounds really silly, really stupid, but but comment, you know. Anyway, he kills all the goons in the bar, and then he summons the three elemental fallen angels. Earth, wind, and water. I'm not gonna even pronounce their real names because it's kind of complicated. And it's like, and it's like, this film's really stupid. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump ahead here. Basically, the whole plot of the movie is Mephisto sends Johnny with the on this bounty hunting mission to bring back Lockhart to him, and the three fallen angels and Johnny, and then Mephisto promises to give Johnny his soul if he fulfills this mission. And then it just gets really strange, you know. It's like 1 minute he's fighting the Earth Demon, like, and he does like this like chain thing with this like chain thing and like lights on fire, turns the guy into solid stone, shatters the guy, and then he fights crime. Rebel Wilson is in this movie. She plays the mugging victim, and the Ghost Rider kills the mugger using the pinhead stare. And I forgot to mention this. 40 minutes into this movie is when Johnny turns into the Ghost Rider. 40 minutes into this movie. That's like almost a third of this movie. The movie's 110 minutes long, so it's almost a third of the film before Johnny changes into the Ghost Rider completely. And then it just goes from stupider. But the one saving grace, there's actually two saving graces of this movie. That is Sam Elliott's performance as Carter Slade, who's like in the modern era. He plays the mentor to Johnny, the mentor / doctor, kind of like the teacher to Johnny about the Ghost Rider mythos and stuff. Guys, do not see this movie just on my grain alone. The other saving grace of this film is the sequel they made in 2012. This first film right here, this thing's a Oscar-worthy masterpiece compared to the 2012 Ghost Rider movie. The plot is just so freaking simple. It's like almost like 2003's Daredevil. It's that simple. It's I had to make an ironic joke because they were written by the same guy and directed by the same guy. But the 2003 Daredevil film is much better than this 2007 Ghost Rider film. Daredevil's from 2003 is better for one reason. Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin. Honest to God, that is the only reason that that Daredevil is better than the 2007 Ghost Rider film. The acting. Nicolas Cage did okay as Johnny. Eva Mendes did okay as Roxanne Simpson, which, but by the way, they do like these news story segments like throughout the film, like starts with Johnny's stunt at the Texas arena, then the motorcycle, like first Ghost Rider transformation and the mugging, and then something else. And who's the reporter for that? All three of these news stories. Eva Mendes' character. It's like they couldn't find another actress. I mean, two of them. I mean, like, I understand the one with the sports thing because it all ties into their past as teenagers and Johnny's stunt performing and stuff. But really, the Ghost Rider motorcycle mugging scenes. Really, they couldn't get another actress to play a different porter or actor to play a different porter, and that not even Mendes. I'm just saying the writing is the story structure is just bad on that part. Whew. Well, guys, this was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed this review of the first Ghost Rider film. I'm hoping to make more of these reviews separate from my podcast episodes. If you have seen the 2007 Ghost Rider film, what do you think of it? I would genuinely like to know. And on that note, my film grade is 2 thumbs down. Reviewing the sequel is gonna be fun, though. I mean, holy crap. That thing's even worse. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the Count Orton podcast. Thank y'all so much. And until the next video, see you soon.